Hello everyone, this is Sudhir and welcome to my class. Today I am going to teach you from chapter number 9, that is tangents and secant to a circle statements are there. 4 statements are given. That 4 statement, how it is possible, we will discuss. Okay, and the statements conditions are very important to solve short answers questions or bits. Okay, so what is the given here? The center of a circle lies on the bisector of the angles between the two tangents are drawn from a point outside it. Can you think how can you prove it? Right? See, just I am taking a circle. For the circle, center is O. Okay. Now one point I am taking the outside of a circle. This point I am going to take as P. From P I am going to draw the two tangents, tangent PA and PB. The two tangents I am taking here, PA and PB. Okay. Now, if you join this, these are the radius, and here we have 90 degrees. Okay. Now I am going to join OP. Now, what is this two? Already we proved the two triangles are they. What is that? Congruent triangle. In theorem 9.2 we proved how radius are equal. These two are the right angles, okay, and this is the common side. I mean hypotenuse. Right angle opposite side is the hypotenuse. So radius are equal, 90 degrees that is equal, and this is the hypotenuse. So how we can prove it now? Now the two triangles according to RHS congruency, the two triangles are the congruent. So finally what we have to prove now, when the two triangles are the congruent here, then these two angles are equal from CPCT, right? The two triangles are the congruent. These two angles are equal from CPCT. Now, then OP is bisect angle PAB, right? This PAB is the one of the angle. Okay. Then OP is bisect angle PAB. What is O here? It is the center of the circle. Now, come on, tell me the center of the circle is lying on the angular bisector. Right? OP is the angular bisector, but O is the center of the circle. Now, center of the circle is lying on the angular bisector. So, that is our proof. The center of the circle lies on the bisector of the angle between the two tangents drawn from a point outside it. So, can you think how can you prove it? So, this is the answer. So, how we can write now? First of all, from the figure, it is not a theorem. It is not a theorem to write given RTP etc. Okay, this is only a statement given, but how can you prove? Just write with your own steps. That is, yes, O is the center of the circle. Yes, O is the center of the circle, and OA and OB are the radius. OA and OB are radius. Okay, join OP. So what is P here? Comma P is a point outside of a circle. Okay, so P is a point outside of a circle. Now join OP. So what we get it? In triangle OAP and OBP, angle A equal to angle B equal to 90 degrees, and you know what is the reason here? So the reason, direct I am writing now. OA is perpendicular to AP and OB is perpendicular to P. Why? Because the radius and the tangents makes 90 degrees at a point of contact. That is the reason. So simply I have written in the short form this. Okay. Now OA equal to OB. These are the since radius, because of the radius. Now OP equal to OB since it is a common side. Now triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OB. Why? Since RHS congruence. Congruence. Why we have used RHS congruency? The right angles are equal. Here and here right angles are equal. And hypotenuse, right angle opposite side of the hypotenuse, OB is the common side. and these two I have considered as the side OA and OB as the radius of the circles are equal, so that the sides I have taken equal, so that the two triangles are the congruent now. So angle OPA equal angle OPB, since CPCB corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Now the two angles are equal here. So what we conclude here, therefore OP bisect angle APB, isn't it? OP bisect angle APB. Therefore OP is angular bisector now. Angular bisector. And O is the center of the circle, right? So O is center of circle which lies on angular bisector. Angular bisector. Which lies on angular bisector. So this is the proof. So the question is asked here one more time. You can observe here the center of the circle lies on the bisector of the angle between. The bisector of the angle. Which angle? Between the two tangents drawn from a point outside from here. Okay. So OP is the angular bisector of these two tangents. So and O is the center which is lies on the angular bisector. So this is the proof. So I hope you understood this one. So next statement will continue. Here is the second statement, that is two concentric circles. Concentric circle means the circles, the two circles which have the same center. So I am going to draw the two circles now with center O. So one circle is this one C1. Okay. So another circle, this is C2. Okay. So C1 and C2 are the two circles I have taken. Now this is the radius. Okay, so observe here the question, the two concentric circles such that a chord of the bigger circle, the chord of the bigger circle. So bigger circle is this one. Here I am drawing a chord. It's a chord of a bigger circle. This is AB. Okay, the chord of a bigger circle that touches the smaller circle is bisected at the point of contact with the smaller circle. So this is the point of contact. I am taking this point as P. Okay, so what we have to prove here? We should prove now it should be bisected. This line, this is the radius of a smaller circle. It should be bisected. We have to prove that one. So how can we prove? Now we are going to join this one. These are the radius of a bigger circle. That circle C. So OA is equal to OB here because of the radius, and OP is the common side. OP is the common side, right, of the two triangles. Now here it is 90 degrees and 90 degrees because the radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. It is a tangent. Who said it is a tangent? Because in the question they have given. So in two concentric circles such that a chord of a bigger circle, AB is the chord of a bigger circle at the same point, same time, that thus the smaller circle is a bisected at a point. So at the point, at only one point it should be bisected here, so that we can consider this one as a tangent. Now the radius and the tangent should make here 90 degrees. So right angle, hypotenuse side. Right angle, hypotenuse side. The two triangles are the congruent. When the two triangles are the congruent, then these two sides are equal because yes, CPCB, corresponding congruent point of corresponding parts of congruent triangles, right? So how we can prove now this one? So using RHS congruency. Now step by step we can follow. So remember, it is not a theorem to write given RTP etc etc. This is only a statement. So how we can do it? Write down C1 and C2 are two circles, two concentric circles, right? Two concentric circles with center O. With center O. So therefore, with center O, therefore, now what we write down? With center O, these are the two concentric circles, and O is the center of the circle. Okay, over. Now join. Okay, what is AB here? AB is chord of bigger circle. That means It is bigger circle is CQ. Similarly, AB is tangent of smaller circle also. Smaller circle means C1. Okay. So AB is the chord of the bigger circle. At the same time, AB is the chord of the smaller circle. Sorry, AB is the tangent of the smaller circle C1. So now P is a point of contact. So join OP. Now OP is perpendicular to AB. Since radius and tangents makes a right angle, where at point of contact, this point we should write here. Therefore, now angle OP be equal angle OPA and OB equal OA, since these are the radius. Okay, OB equal to OP, common side. OP equal to OP, since these are the common side. Now, what we write? So these are the common side of the both triangles. So triangle OPA is congruent to triangle OPB. Reason RHS congruency. Okay. So what we write now here? AP is equal to PB. Since CPC. Hence true. This one only we have. Right? So I hope you understood this statement number 2 also. Next important statement is the statement number 3. It is the important statement number 3. So this is very important for 4 mark questions, that means essay type questions for the board exam. So if two tangents AP and AQ to a circle with the center O from an external point A, then PAQ is equal to 2 times of angle OPQ and 2 times of angle OQP. So to prove this one, how we can do, just a step by step revision. The first of all, I am going to write what is AP and what is AQ here. So AP and AQ are tangents, comma, O is center of the circle. Okay. Now what we do here, O is the center of the circle, AP and AQ are the tangents, and we know that the length of the tangents are drawn from external point to the circles are equal. These two are equal, right? From theorem 9 point we proved that. So the point we can write, the length of the tangents are drawn from external point to the circle. Circles are equal. So here we write AP is equal to AQ. Now you can check in triangle APQ. So AP is equal to AQ means, so triangle APQ is isosceles triangle, right? So now I am going to add the sum of the three angles. I am going to take here angle APQ. This one APQ and plus AQP plus angle AQP plus angle PAQ is equal to 180 degrees, because angle is some property. Sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Now we write here angle PAQ plus angle AQP plus, what is PAQ here? This PAQ we have taken as the theta is equal to 180 degrees. So angle APQ plus angle AQP is equal to 180 minus theta. But these two angles are equal because the sides are equal here. AP is equal to these two sides. AP is equal to AQ mean, then these two angles are also equal. This whole angle is 90 degrees. Tangent and radius are 90 degrees. So tangent and the radius are 90 degrees. But we are taking this angle. Okay. So what is that? That angle APQ is equal to angle AQP is equal to half of 180 degrees minus theta. That means angle APQ plus angle AQP equal to, this is half of 180 means 90 minus theta by 90 minus theta by. Now what we do? So this is 90 minus theta by 2, and here this angle you take, angle APO is equal to right angle 90 degrees. Since OP is perpendicular to AP, already we proved that. That means radius and the tangents makes 90 degrees at a point of contact. Now this APO we write as angle APQ plus angle QP is equal to angle APQ plus angle QP, that is equal to 90 degrees. Here angle APQ is equal to 90 minus theta by 2, then angle QPO equal to, we have 90 minus angle AP. That means 90 minus, what is APQ here? 90 minus theta by 2. Then 90 minus 90, minus of minus plus theta by 2. These two are cancelled. We have finally here theta by 2. Okay. So still we have the problem. So finally what we put, angle OP QPO. Angle QPO is equal to, QPO means this one, QPO. This angle is theta by 2 means half of this angle. So still we have the problems. So let us continue now. Yeah, here finally we proved here angle QPO is equal to theta by 2. That means send this 2 here. Then we have 2 angle, this QPO equal to theta. Then 2 angle QPO equal to, what is theta here? The theta is angle PAQ. Angle PAQ. So finally, therefore angle PAQ we proved here 2 times of angle QPO or OPQ, both are same. This one QPO or OPQ, both are same. So I am writing like OPQ here. Okay. So observe this one. PAQ is equal to angle 2 times of angle OPQ. So one condition we proved. Similarly, like this only we should prove this one also. So we can write the point. So similarly we can do here angle PAQ is equal to 2 times of angle, this one OPQ, right? Similarly we can do angle OQP also. This one OQP. So this is the important statement, okay, for essay master's. So I hope you understood this one. And here is the very last statement and very important statement for the board exam, that is a quadrilateral. If a circle touch all 4 sides of a quadrilateral ABCD at a point PQRS, then we have to prove this condition. So observe here, this is the circle and ABCD is a quadrilateral. So this circle touch the quadrilateral, the sides of the quadrilateral at the point PQRS, then we have to prove AB plus CD is equal to BC plus DA. So how can we prove that? It's a very easy theorem, not a theorem, it is statement, very easy statement, but very important statement it is. Okay. So how can we prove that? Here ABCD is a quadrilateral, right? It's a quadrilateral. So circle touch the sides of ABC, means ABCD quadrilateral, where it is at points P, Q, R and S. So at 4 different points it touches here. So now what we do, therefore we can write PA is equal, now this circle is touch the point, mean this is one of the tangent, PAB is the tangent and P is the point of contact. BC is the tangent, Q is the point of contact. CR is the tangent, DC is the tangent and R is the point of contact. So AD is the tangent and S is the point of contact. So what we write now? AP is equal to AS. AP is equal to AS. Why? The reason we have to write, since theorem 9.2. Theorem 9.2. You know what is the theorem 9.2? That is the full statement you can write here. The length of the tangents are drawn from external point to the circles are equal. The length of the tangents are drawn from external point to the circles are equal. So, for example, this is the external point of the circle. Now, these two are the tangents. AP and AS are the tangents. These two are equal. Now, B is the external point of the circle. Then BP is equal to BQ are equal. So, we write the point here BP is equal to BQ. Similarly, if C is the external point, then CR is equal to CQ. So, we write here CR is equal to CQ. And similarly, if D is the external point, then DR is equal to DS. So, DR is equal to DS. Take these points as this is 1, 2, and this one is 3, and this is number 4. So, add 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then what you get it here? AP plus BP plus CR plus BR equal. Now these are. That means BQ or AS plus BQ plus AS plus BQ plus CQ plus DS. Okay. So observe here. Just I am going to add here AP plus BP. AP plus BP is equal to AB plus CR plus BR. CR plus BR is equal to CB. Is equal to here AS plus DS. These two AS plus DS is equal to AD. And BQ plus CQ, these two, BQ plus CQ is equal to BC. BQ plus CQ is equal to BC, and AS plus DS is equal to AD. So, AD. So, this is the statement here. AB plus CD is equal to BC plus DA. Okay, hence proved. So, this is very important statement. So, that's the matter, children. Today we have discussed the important statements. These are not the theorem, these are the statements. Okay, so important statements we have discussed from this chapter. So, the out of 4, the last 2 questions, that means the statement number 3 and 4 are the most important for board exam. So, practice very well. Okay, so that's it today, madam children. So, take care, bye, and jai.